I can't help but to be a father. I can't help but to be a teacher. I can't help but to be a leader. I can't help but to be for the people. I can't help but to love unconditionally. That's just something that I do. I can't help but to prophesy. I can't help but to see through the lie. I can't help but to embrace the truth in you. I cannot help that. Now, I love that. Embracing the truth in you and walking with you to carry it out. I love that. Like, that is one of the best, on top of the best, with nothing but grace and mercy and victory that I want to sing to as a symphony. Radiates in my heart to see someone else that beats like me. It radiates my heart to see someone else that loved my father as much as me, and he adored them in their reflection of me because they are a part of me. That what really gets me going. I can feel it pouring in. Every day I wake up, I feel more and more and more like that guy in that movie, Jim Carrey, where he was a star of the show, but he wasn't supposed to know. He was supposed to go through life and get beat up and somehow make it out. My brother Todd, he's Purity. He's Purity the Angel. We call him that in heaven, of course. Down here, he's Todd Jordan. But everyone knows that he carries a certain pure spirit that you can't help but to love this kid. No matter if he's 34 or 58, you can't help but to love this kid. That's just how he is. He's just like Ryan, but they are like twins in my eyes because my son Ryan, he's a purifier too. No matter what that boy go, he's 12 now. No matter what that boy go through, I mean, some of the stuff I know God sent me through, and I look like what I went through. But this boy, my son Ryan, oh my God, he don't look like what he went through. He looked more like he took a bite out of that. And like he took a piece of it with him, but he didn't let it get to him. You get what I'm saying? So my son know how to use the two-edged sword, because when he came here, he had his hands like this. He already had the sword in his hand because he's mercy. He come here dividing up the enemy's plan. But let me tell you, when that boy got on earth, it was a sure fight between me and his mom. Oh man, it was crazy, crazy, crazy on this land. But we made it through. And then we went through, then 2, and then we had number 3, Alyssa now, on her way through this earth. It was hell on earth. Oh my God. Meriwether put me through a lot. She put me through the door frame and just slammed my head on it. Clack, 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 clack. I'm like, wow. I mean, my head's still shining like a diamond, but man, you are really ringing my ear with all of this nonsense. Can we be mature adults at 26? And then I asked her again at 28. And then I asked her again at 30. And then I asked her again at 32. Then I asked her again at 34. And now I'm 36, I'm not finna ask her again. Because I gave it to my father. Me and him work like twins. So I'm no longer in between what they got going on. I moved that to him. My hands are clean. Along with the woman of my dream, but wasn't the woman of my dreams. It was, how can I say this without offending anyone? Witchcraft is real, okay? You have to really know what you're doing when you're online dating, okay? Because you might be inviting someone over to your house that can destroy the temple within your house. Because you are a temple, you are a vessel, okay? So I let her in, just like I let in a bunch of women. But this one, this woman right here, she was Caucasian. I have not ever been with a Caucasian woman sleeping-wise, but I did take a Caucasian woman to my prom, my senior prom. That really made a lot of women mad at me. My skin complexion, of course. But I had to. It was all part of my father's plan, too. Okay? The first woman I ever slept with. First white woman I ever slept with. I knew it was fornicating, you know. Funnicating. But it was okay for me. I was okay, it was normal. Okay, she ain't bite me or nothing like that. But I didn't know this about a witch. When you sleep with them, you are committing yourself to their karmatic list. So whatever they are scheduled to go through, now by them being connected to you, you are scheduled to go through. And whatever God has on your list as far as good karma, they're pretty much scheduled to go through the good karma. See the yin and yang? Can't play with those things down there. You got to keep your hands off of it, because that's the magic wand. You get what 50 Cent said? I got the majesty. I know I can hit once, I can hit twice. You get what I'm saying to your son? So be real wise and, expand your mind to a different type of consciousness where you believe as a man and think like an ant. You believe like a man, but think like an ant. Because a thought is simply a little bitty ant. The only way it expands is if you work it like a muscle by adding your physical and your compassion from your soul into it. It's the only way a dream can work. Now let's build it from the dirt.